everyone doing today? I hope everyone had a great weekend. It's Tuesday, so we've made it through the week so far. I hope everyone's doing all right, being able to stay a little bit busy and active. I know it's been a little challenging with the weather, getting out a little bit more. It's been more difficult for Dylan and I. We did go yesterday to our little local farm store and got a few baby chicks. So that's been our excitement so far. So it's a lot of fun, something to do. And we're going to add to our huge collection of chickens. So now we have 4 little baby chicks. So we're excited. So let's see here. So welcome to Stability. My name is Estyn. I guess I should have said that first. As always, we've got to make sure that we have our sturdy chair, so all 4 legs are of equal length. I am actually not taking my shoes off today, so I have my shoes on. So I'm going to leave that up to you. You can take your shoes off or you can leave them on. It's completely up to you. I just have mine on because I just ran out of time and just got here, and so I didn't have time to take them off. So if you want to take them off, go ahead and do so, or if you already have them off, great. Let's move in. Let's go ahead and get started here. So let's start with our warm-ups. So we're going to start with that marching in place. So just keep marching in place here. When you're ready, we're going to go straight into those high knees. So let's do a high knees. Okay, one more on each side. And then we're going to go right back into those marching. All right, hands out to our sides. Let's do those circles. One direction. Remember, you can make those circles larger as you go, warming up those shoulders. And reverse direction. One more nice big circle. All right, let's slow our march down to a stop. Hands are on our hips. Let's do our toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Take it off the floor. Toe, heel, then toe, heel. Let's switch and do the other side. Same thing. Ready? Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Take it off the floor. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Let's do one more round. Toe and heel. And back to our center. Let's do our big toe, little toe. So big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. Let's take it off the floor. Big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. One more on this side. And back to center. Let's try the other side. Ready? Big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. Let's take it off the floor. Big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. One more time. Big toe and our little toe and back to center. All right, let's move on. We're going to try our ankle touches and then our heel touches. So you may want to stand behind your chair for this one. We'll start with one side and then we'll switch to the other. So stand behind your chair. You can hold on to your chair with one hand. You're going to begin with that ankle touch. Then you're going to come behind you into a heel touch. Remember, you don't have to exactly touch that heel behind you. It's just that motion. Okay? So we're doing ankle, heel. We're going to add a pause. Ready? So we're going to do an ankle hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tap down. Do a heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tap down. We're going to do it one more time, but this time we're going to skip this tap in the middle. So we're going to come up in your heel touch. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Switch, coming back into your ankle touch. 3, 2, 1. Let's try it one more time. So skip that middle. Ankle. 3, 2, 1. You're almost there. Skip. Heel. 3, 2, 1. And back to center. Whew. That was a good one. Let's try the other side. Okay? So same thing, so we're standing behind the chair. Remember, you can hold on to your chair if you need to. So now we're going to do the other ankle. So you're doing your ankle, tap down, heel, tap down. So back and forth, ankle, heel, ankle, heel. Ready? Let's take it up into your ankle and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step down. So you're going to tap down and your heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Tap down. Come into your ankle. We're keeping it off the floor now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Off the floor behind. 3, 2, 1. Ready? One more round. To the side. Ankle. 3, 2, 1. You're almost there. To the side. Heel. 3, 2, 1. Center. Great job. Go ahead and shake those ankles out for a minute. Okay, so let's move on. Let's do those those toe rocks. So we're going to do one foot in front of the other, just at that split stance. Okay, so you want to make sure your feet only about hip width apart. When you're ready, we're going to come up on our toes. Then we're going to shift back, lifting up our front toe. We're going to add a little something different today with this one. So we're going to come up on our toes, shift back, lifting up your front toe. Okay, this time you're going to come up on your toes. I want you to hold. Then I want you to take that back foot and lift it off the ground for a second, and then put it back. Okay, ready? Steady. Lift that foot up and back down. And drop back down to your heels. Lift up that front toe. Let's try that 2 more times. You ready? Coming up on your toes. Get steady. Lift that back foot. Put it back down. Okay? Are we steady? Shift. Lift up. And back down. Come back down on those heels. Lift up your front toe. Ready? Let's try it again. This is fun. Okay? This is a little bit more challenging. So let's try this one more time. So let's come up on our toes. When you're ready, lift up that back foot. Bring it back down. Steady. One more time. Ready? Lift up that front back foot. Bring it back down. Come back down on your heels. All right, nice job. Let's try the other side. Same thing. So we're here into our split stance, only hip width apart. We're going to rock up on your toes. Shift back, lifting up your front toe. Ready? Rock up on your toes. Shift back, lifting up your front toe. All right, let's make it harder. Let's come up on your toes. Find that balance. When you're ready, lift up that back foot for a second and put it back down. Ready? We've got one more time. Stay up on your toes. Lift up that back foot. Put it back down. Rock back on your heels. Lift up your front toe. 2 more times. Ready? Let's come up on your toes. Find your balance there. When you're ready, lift up that back foot. Back down. Steady. One more time. Ready? Lift up that back foot. Back down. Okay? Shift back. Lift up your front toe. You've got one more time. You're doing great on this one. Ready? Let's come up on your toes. Hold. Lift up that back foot for a second. Put it back down. Steady. Make sure you're back to where you are. You're still on your toes. Last time. Ready? Lift up that back foot. Bring it back down. Shift back. All right. That was a little bit challenging. We'll have to do that one more often. I'm actually very thankful I didn't take my shoes off because that might have made it a little bit harder. So that was a good one. All right. Let's move on. Let's do that tandem stance that we all love and enjoy so much. Okay, so your tandem stance, remember it's that heel-toe stance. Or, remember we can also do that split stance. I recommend if you've been doing this split stance most of the time, I recommend you try to do more of that tandem stance. Okay, and remember your chair is there so you can always hold on to it when you need to. All right, let's try some movements here. Let's use our arms today, just our arms. So let's do that one where we're going to do either one or both. So if you're holding onto your chair, only use one hand. If you're not, go ahead and try to bring those hands out in front. So this is a good one. So if you've not done your split stance before and you are now in your split stance, I recommend you hold onto your chair with one hand and try it this way. Okay? So we do want to try to progress. Okay? So if you've been doing your regular stance, your split stance, but not holding onto the chair, okay? Now I want you to try your tandem stance, holding on with one hand, okay? So hands are out in front, one hand if you're holding on. Let's go ahead and do our sweep to one side. So we're going to sweep our hand or one hand to one side, following it with your eyes. When you're ready, you're going to go ahead and bring that hand up over, okay? Or if you've got both hands are coming up. We're going to drop them down to the other side, okay? We're going to bring them back to our center. I guess you weren't expecting that one, huh? Then we're going to lean forward, shifting your weight forward. And then we're going to go ahead and lean back. All right, let's come back to your center here. Ready? We're going to do that same thing, same sequence. So we're going to shift our hands to one side, following them with your eyes. Then we're going to bring them up over our heads, following them with your eyes. Drop them down to the other side. Then we're going to shift them back to center, lean forward, and then we're going to shift back. All right, ready? We've got one more. So back to the center here. Shift your hands to one side. Then bring them all the way up overhead. Drop them down to the other side. Bring them back to our center. Ready? Shift forward. And shift back. Back to our center, and we'll drop our hands. All right, that was great. Let's try that again, other side. Okay? So like I said, if you're in that split stance, try not to hold on to your chair. If you're in your tandem stance and you haven't been doing your tandem stance, please use one hand to hold on if you need to. All right, let's try something a little bit different. So now our other foot's forward. Let's do our heads first. So we're going to go ahead and just look up towards the sky. Then we're going to look down to the ground. Back to our center. Turn and look over one shoulder. Back to our center. Turn and look over the other shoulder. Back to our center. All right, let's make it a little bit more challenging. So now we're going to close our eyes, but we're going to still do our head turns. So with our eyes closed, I want you to bring your head up towards the sky. Down to the ground. Back to your center, so your eyes should still be closed. Turn your head in one direction. Back to your center. Turn your head to the other direction. Back to our center. And open our eyes. All right, let's try it. We've got one more round of this. Let's go ahead and do our eyes closed again because those are so challenging. Okay, so if you're in your split stance here, remember you can try to do it without the chair. If you're in your tandem stance, go ahead and use the chair if you need to. All right, let's close our eyes. Let's bring our head up towards the sky. Down to the ground. Back to your center. Eyes are still closed. Turn your head in one direction. Back to your center. Turn your head to the other direction. Back to our center. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And we can stand back to center here. Okay, let's try a crossover step. So we're going to start out with the crossover step, and then we're going to add our arms to it. So to begin with, what I want you to do is just tap across in front, and then tap to your side, okay? So we're going to cross to the front, tap to the side. Cross to the front, tap to the side. Now we're going to add our arms. So when you cross to the front, that opposite arm is going to cross over. Then we're going to tap to the side, bringing that hand out to the side. So we're just going to cross to the side. Cross to the side. We've got to make it a little bit more challenging. So when you're ready, we're going to cross it, keeping it off the floor. Cross it, keeping it off the floor to the side. Ready? Cross off the floor. And cross. Now we're going to make it a little bit more harder. So this time let's cross it over, still off the floor. And this time when we bring it out to the side, you're going to reach even further. Ready? Cross it over. Reach even further. You've got one more. Ready? Cross it over. And reach. center. Okay, let's try that on the other side. Okay, so now you're going to cross over to the other side and tap to the side. Ready? So cross over in front, tap to the side. Cross over to the front, tap to the side. All right, let's add our arms. So let's cross over to the front, opposite arm crosses over. Ready? Tap to the side, hand comes out. Cross, tap, cross, tap. When you're ready, we're going to take it off the floor. So let's cross it over in front, off the floor. Bring it out to the side, off the floor. Ready? Cross it over off the floor. And to the side. Let's make it a deeper one now. Ready? So cross it over. Reach. Cross it over. You're almost there. Ready? Reach. Last one. Cross it over. And reach. In. Back to your center. All right, we're doing great. I'm trying to mix things up a little bit, so I've been playing around with some different ways that we can do a lot of these same kind of exercises, but adding a little bit of variety to it. All right, let's move on to our, thanks guys, lots of thumbs up. I appreciate it, a heart. You guys are fantastic. Did I tell you guys how much I miss you? Cannot wait for us to get back together, and I'm hoping it'll be soon, in the next few weeks. That's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. All right, let's see, let's move on. So let's try our, let's do our knee high. We haven't done a knee high yet today. So let's bring one knee up in front. Doesn't matter which one. Remember, if you're holding onto a chair, you want to bring that knee that's closest to your chair up. So if you're holding onto the chair, you want to bring that knee up next to it. All right, one or both hands you're going to bring straight out in front. Okay, so if you're not holding on, both hands can come up. We're going to bring both hands all the way up to the sky, following them with your eyes. Then we're going to bring them back down. Now we're going to sweep them to one side, following them with your eyes. Back to your center. Here we go. Last round, over to the other side. Ready? Back to our center. Let's bring our hands down and our foot down. Okay? We're going to try that 2 more times on this side, and then we're going to switch. Okay? So same thing. So that same leg's going to come up. One or both hands. Okay? Hands are going to come up, following them with your eyes. Then we're going to bring them back down in front. Sweep them to one side, following them with your eyes. Back to the front. Then to the other side, and back to your front. Bring them down and step down. All right, we're going to do one more on this side, then we're going to switch sides. Okay, so let's try that again. Same foot comes up, opposite hand or both hands, all the way up, back down, turn to one side, back to the center, and turn to the other side, and back to your center. Let's drop them down and put your foot down. All right, let's do the other side. We've got this, right? We're almost there. All right, so the other knee is going to come up. If you're holding on, opposite hand comes up. If you're not, both hands come up. Ready? All the way up to the sky. Back down. Sweep to one side. Back to your center. Sweep to the other. Back to our center. Step down and bring your hands down. You didn't see that. I did have to step down too soon because I almost fell over. All right, let's try this again. Ready? Same knee comes up. One or both hands. All the way up to the sky. Back down to one side. Back to your center and to the other. Back to our center. Drop your hands down and step down. All right, you've got one more on this one. Okay, so let's do this. So bring that knee up. Opposite hand or both hands, all the way up. Back down to one side. Back to your center and to the other, back to our center, step down, hands down. I almost lost it on that one, but you didn't see that one either, right? Okay, so let's see, let's try our walking steps. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one heel in front, and then we're going to toe tap behind. So we're just starting with our feet, so we're going to heel in front, toe tap behind. Try it one more time like this, and then we're going to add the opposite arm. So heel, toe. Okay, so let's bring your heel in front, opposite hand's going to come behind you. Okay, ready? You're going to step back on that toe, opposite hand comes out in front. Okay, so our heel and our toe. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and add both hands. Heel, toe. You know we're going to make this a little bit more challenging. So when you're ready, next time you bring that heel forward off the floor, hands come behind. And we'll switch, toe off the floor, hands in front. Ready? Heel, hands behind, and toe. So we're off the floor. We're going to go deeper this time too. Ready? So we're going to do our heel forward, lean back further. Kick back, lean forward further. You've got one more. Ready? Heel, and forward, lean, and back to center. Whew, that was a tough one on that ankle. Shake that ankle out for a second if you need to. All right, let's try the other side. Same thing, okay? So now you're going to do your heel in front, toe tap behind. Ready? Heel in front, toe tap behind. Let's go ahead and add those hands. So heel in front, one or both hands are behind you. Ready? Switch, toe tap behind, hands are in front. So your heel and your toe. Heel and toe. All right, let's make it harder. So let's take it off the floor in front, off the floor behind, off the floor in front, off the floor behind. Now we're going to make it a deeper stretch. Ready? So heel in front, lean back, kick behind, lean further forward. You've got one more. Ready? So heel and toe all the way behind, back to our center. All right. I almost forgot the most important exercise we do, and that is those heel-toe walks. So we've got to do those heel-toe walks today. Let's do them around our chair because that'll give us a little bit more. So you've got your chair. So remember when you're using your chair and doing your heel-toe walks, I recommend you just using one finger because you should be able to reach all the way around your chair. I know your chair is not like mine here, but hopefully it's similar, okay? So let's start. We're going to do our heel-toe walks forward, just like we always do. One finger on that chair if you need to, or hands by your side. Let's do heel-toe walk. How are we doing? Hopefully everybody's doing all right. We're almost there. When you make your way all the way back to where you started, you guessed it, as always, we are going to go backwards, heel toe. Okay, take your time. We're in no rush. All right, hopefully we all made it back into our same spot. I'll give you a second just to make sure everyone's back there. Okay, so let's make it a little bit more challenging. We're not going to go around our chair anymore, but if you need your chair, it's there for you. We're going to do our forward and backwards walks. Let's do forward and backwards with a leg pause. So what we're going to do is you're going to do that heel-toe walk, okay? Then when you take one step, we're going to do 6 steps, okay? So 6 steps. So get into your heel-toe stance here. When you do 6 steps, you're going to go ahead and bring that foot from behind. Bring it up into a knee high first. We're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? You're going to place that heel right in front of your toe, the other foot, because now we're doing our heel-toe walk, right? Now you're going to bring that other foot behind you. Bring it up into that knee high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that heel in front of that toe. Ready? Bring that foot up behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put that heel in front of that toe. Lift up that back foot. This will be the last one and we'll go backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Go back. Heel toe. Now you're going to lift up that front leg and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Step back. Toes against that heel. Lift up that front leg and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Step back. We're almost there. We've got one more step after this one. Ready? Lift up that front toe. Heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Last one. Step back. Lift up that front leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. All right, great job. We're going to do one more. We haven't done this one in a while. Let's do our tree pose. So we're going to throw in a little bit of yoga before we end here and do a few stretches. So if you remember, I've given you guys plenty of options when we're doing our tree pose for this one. So if you remember, you can do that little kickstand here if you want to. If that's comfortable, you can just do that kickstand and you may not have to hold on to your chair. And you can use both arms, okay? If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can bring that foot up, hold on to your chair, and just do one hand, okay? I'm leaving that one up to you, okay? So just remember when we're doing this, you don't want to ever place your foot directly on your knee, okay? So we don't want to put pressure on your knee. But let's go ahead and try it. So you've got your kickstand, if that's what you prefer, then you can use both hands, or you can bring that foot up. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead into that tree pose. Feet are where they are. Hands come up, over your head, together. Then you're going to bring them down to your heart. Go ahead and hold for that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll release. All right, let's try the other side. So your same thing. So remember, you've got your little kickstand. And then you probably don't have to hold on to your chair, or you can bring that foot up and hold on if you need to. Ready? Both hands come up, together, down to your heart, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick stretch, and then we'll be done for today. So we'll grab that chair. Go ahead and sit down, sit up nice and tall, bring your one arm across.
I got the recipes put up on Facebook.
Then we'll switch and do the other side. And release. Let's go ahead and do our hamstrings today. So let's slide up in our chair, one heel on the floor, keeping a slight bend in your knee. When you're ready, lean forward till you feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Remember to point your toes towards the ceiling if you want a deeper stretch in your calves. And hold. We'll make our way back up. Let's switch and do the other side. So the other heel's on the floor. Slight bend in your knee. We're going to lean forward, pointing your toe towards the ceiling, and hold. And we'll make our way back up. All right, we have time for one more. Let's do that calf stretch. So let's bring that toe behind us, drive that heel towards the floor. You should feel a stretch in your shins as well as your calf, and hold. And release. Last one. Ready? Toe behind. Drive that heel towards the floor. Hold. And release. All right, we are done for today. Hope everybody has a great day. I will see you next for chair yoga if you guys are sticking around. If not, I'll see you on Thursday. Everyone have a wonderful day.